So all the weapons are maxed out. It's time for the impossible challenge, which is worth a fair few bolts. I think it's worth 2 million on the second playthrough. I've updated the roster, so we've got like more weapons. Probably going to upgrade the lava gun, success or fail, so that's a hint. Which would be nice. It says question mark number of rounds. I don't know if it's 20 or 50. Or 100. Could be 100. Game tends to be like that. Just like, yeah, have 100 rounds. Now, there'd be no healing in between the rounds. So getting hit is disastrous. The only way we're going to heal is if we get increased nanotech, which will happen. This honestly is one of those challenges that we should probably have come back to, but we're going to give it a shot at least. It's basically filler arc at this rate. About to upgrade the lava cannon into the magma cannon.
Weapon upgraded.
Meteor gun.
Weapons can be upgraded with frequent use.
Which I don't know if, like, it's a significant increase, so we have that. Pick up more ammo. Missed with the bouncer, which sucks because you can straight wreck some of these guys with just the bouncer. Now the arena is filling with lava, so we're on the sky round basically. Which is to say we are now up above the clouds instead of down below the clouds. Break everything. I just want to try and use the bouncer a bunch because the bouncer is amazing when it's fully upgraded. It's what I used to beat the final boss a bunch of times initially. Maybe. Throw a mega turret or two, why not? If I could remember how many rounds the impossible challenge is, I would know how long we were supposed to keep up these types of things, but I don't remember. It's not that big a deal anyway. Have a couple of weapons that need upgrading. It's worth a skill point as well, the "that's impossible" skill point. Because yeah, it's impossible. Yeah, just using rockets on this. Not the worst idea, and we've modified a lot of weapons that we actually had, so. Out of synthozoids though. Which is to be expected, because were we gonna have loads? No. See how we've already filled up like half a bar during this one thing. Impossible Challenge is one of the best places to grind for stuff because you can just keep going and they set enough enemies on you in between parts. Don't know why enemies just like vanish into nanotech. Is it because like nanotech runs through all things, or is it other reasons? Reasons they're not going to tell us. Rockets are one-shot kills. I should stop letting myself get hit. So there are probably a couple of skill points that I might not show off. Like nano to the max, just because it's probably going to happen during the second playthrough. Unless I'm just recording during the second playthrough. I did not realise lava was rising. I'm on half-life. But also I have the ability to gain some more life in a minute, so we're not sure if we should be worried or not. Attack it. Blitz cannon. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. The acid mod causes damage over time to be done, as you can see. from the lives. See, this is one of the things with the impossible challenge. Doing it early enough, we have easy ways to increase nanotech, which will fill up our hearts, which means we don't have to worry as much. That flipped as I was on it, that wasn't great. Bouncer! Bouncer, if you actually hit them with it, amazing. If you miss, not so good. So lock on mod for the bouncer, probably a great idea. I believe that is an option that you can take. Gives you 4 bouncer ammo per thing. That's also not bad. Maximum nanotech just increased. You no longer have to worry about one tiny spider bot. That's all we have to worry about. And then I immediately get hit, because, yeah. Stop it. Another thing with the impossible challenge is obviously you are slowly running out of ammo for all things if you aren't conservative enough. Or you could just not be conservative and feel free to get enough at all points in time. I can tell you if it's 100 or 50 if we do the arachnoid battle soon. I don't remember what the That's Impossible challenge allows us, cheat gives us, but it's nothing like super amazing. It's just kind of the going up, boing. Giving us stuff. Causing a weird distortion when I hit them. It might just be because of what we're on the surface, but does anyone else notice that? Also 7 minutes in, round 28. Now they're just causing graphical blitzes down the bottom. I'm surprised one of those didn't hit me. Lava gun, doing amazing jobs. Almost out of ammo for it though. Could start just using the wrench. I'm not gonna do that. I've got weapons that I want to upgrade, and the bouncer's been doing a great job of dealing with most of them. Got 99 problems, but ammo, probably not a huge deal, honestly. Now, if they weren't giving you ammo during it, it would have been like, I'm in trouble. But they do, so it's not a problem. Part of what's making it harder is just my own stubbornness to, like, not using weapons that I'm supposed to. Give you 5 mini-tube rockets per hit? Per thing? Wow, that's really generous of them, considering like one blast really fills you up. 4 bouncer, 20 meteor gun. Silly tiny spiders. I feel like I'm about to get blindsided by one of these. Keep going. Yeah. Aha, you can't get me when I surround myself with an exploding barrel of explosions. That doesn't make any sense. You know what I meant though. The exploding balls of the bouncer defending my back. That's what I was trying to say. That's not what I actually said. That's a completely different point entirely though. Bye. It's time to go up again. Hui! Ceiling, na na na. Waiting for burns. I could just upload this as like attempt 1. If it fails. Which it might not. We might actually do it in the one attempt, which would be grand. It's nice that they've got Shocker on as well, so it's already like spreading damage out. Two's quite sufficient as well. Although if I keep getting hit by those meteors, I'm gonna be in trouble. Whew. Still got life left though. Still good. There's a bolt or an arm. It's an arm of something. That's right. Keep on destroying all my enemies. Zip zap zippity zaps. While I collect ammo and hope that my nanotech increases soon. Hey. Small robots. Keep going. There you go. Surprised I dodged all of that. Also, my nanotech increased. Excellent. It's harder later on when you have maximum nanotech and you can no longer increase it because you're like, well, I mean, I can take more hits, but really, we've gone through like so many bars of health already. Also, there's the end game armor, which reduces all damage by like 90%. But I don't know if you have to be on challenge mode to do that, so that's the thing. Oh, we're going up again. Bye. It's a really nice concept though, you know, swapping between being on the sides and not being on the sides, so yeah. We still have the Lancer, which we haven't bothered using, and we've been using the mini turret, obviously. You can see me using it, but I've still got the wrench, I've still got the Tesla coil, despite how terrible it actually... Not the Tesla coil. The Tesla claw, despite how not 100% useful it is. We've got the multi-star left, which has a shock mod and, you know, actually really useful. Well, not so useful on this one, because you can see them spiraling around on the bottom there. Not being hit full. We've basically refreshed the meteor gun at this point. I feel these roundy bits are kind of easier to do than the other ones. So that's 50 rounds done. And we're still not done. At least I don't think we are. Nope, definitely not done. It's not 200 rounds. That seems a bit ridiculous. So we're going with it's possibly 100. Did horrible at hitting that then. Problem with this being upgraded as it is now that it fires like chunks, you can't just, you know, whip round and hit everything. Which I'd much kind of rather, but what are you gonna do? That's how the weapons upgrade. Certain weapons get worse when they upgrade. The Rhino 3, for example, is the worst weapon in the game. It's not. It's just compared to what it was, it's like, oh, you're a bit rubbish now. Well, that worked. And we've still got the bouncer. Bing, 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 bing. I feel like we have to fight the bosses still, though. That's not so grand. And I missed. Completely. Well, not completely. The bouncer does seek out enemies. And each round it's not like a, you know, taking ages. We do keep sending these guys at us. It's like they want me to use the bouncer on them. In fact, it's going to be easy to use the bouncer on these guys as well, because they warp in. Bouncer! Let myself get hit by one of them. Bouncer again. Yeah. Did it spread out? Kinda. Need to avoid all these things. All these things are actually dealing with the enemies for me. Now we're down to 16 bounce ammo. Ooh. As opposed to 25 that we started with, that seems to be doing plenty of damage, so. Still not done. Still going on. Oh, there's the boss. There's Mr. Millipede. I don't have any rockets. Darn it. I guess we're using the HK gun. No problem with that actually. It seems to be working pretty well. It's probably because it does home after a bit, so. Look at this. Using weapons that we haven't used in a little bit. I say that, but we did use the HK gun somewhat recently. I remember using it today, because I'm recording a lot at once. Because I've got time. So I'm doing that. I didn't realise you were still alive, jerk. Do I have my Lancer? Yes, because I haven't used it yet. Fine. Fine, we'll use the Lancer on you. I don't know if this is it. This is the final one. And it's 60? 60 seems like a really weird number though, doesn't it? Although, the way I'm playing, it might be the last one. Not on purpose, just because I'm doing horrible at dodging bombs. Really poorly. Guess I'm so busy focusing on the life bar of this thing and everything else that I'm not noticing bombs. Please go away. I don't want to deal with you. Ah. I don't remember if it was 60 rounds or not. I could look it up. If it is 60 rounds, I guess I'll just cut ahead to me doing round 60. It makes the most sense, doesn't it? Let's have a little bit of look-see, shall we? How long is the impossible challenge? It is 60 rounds. Ah, we failed at the last hurdle. Okay, so I'm gonna cut ahead to me actually doing it, and I'll see you then.